Yeah, we were speaking about Mr. Silva in the lead of the Guardian Angels in the marital race against, I think, Mr. Adams. But Mr. Adams, I don't trust you at all. And it's not due to the color of your skin, because I still see you as a brother and as one of black skin of our people. Mr. Silva is white. You know what I'm saying? I don't know his true nationality other than Caucasian, Caucasoid. But at the same time, I'm going to say the same to Mr. Silva. It's not a matter of skin color. So let's get that clear right here, right goddamn now. You know what I'm saying? It's about what you are going to do to benefit the people of New York and make them protected without the trickery games that may come in 10 years later, and you want to pull another one of this coronavirus stunt as we see. So, Mr. Adams, you already have a big strike against yourself from me, because you're a demon Democrat and you're black. You, of all, should know the history. And I'm sure you looked it up and listened. You know the history, but it seems to me you may be on the take. We cannot trust no demon Democrat no more than we can trust a Republican. Because I don't see no whole hell of a lot of Republican black people on the right side, which our people fought deep for, going all the way back to even Martin Luther King when he tried to start something. You see? So what you're doing down there is my question in New York anyway. So we have to keep an eye on that race, because we want results from either candidate on either side. But only because the demon Democrats are in our goddamn government at this time. So we have to deal with what we have. And black people need to stop complaining so much if you ain't gonna pull yourself together, get your shit together, and get some political power or some kind of power so we can get back home to our homeland and run them out. You're spending a lot of time on booty, but you have to know how to play the field in order to deal. Because that's what they do. They know the field, so they steal. Let's be 100 and do garbage to people. Now, the so-called Epic Center we was talking about. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It turns out to be what Cuomo and the demon Democrats have done, Mr. Adams, you know what I'm saying, has turned out to be New York an epic prison, not an epic center. If we allow her to make these rules of mandates, there is a very high chance that we're going to see more garbage. So we have to bring her to bay. We cannot allow her to run all around, throw mandates like a loose cannon, and cause a separation of New Yorkers. It's a very high chance, isn't it? Let's be 100. You know what I'm saying? The judge has now heard in a pre-preliminary injunction. He has now put forward a pre-preliminary, which means, I guess, temporary, injunction. It means New York will continue to ban, ban from enforcing any requirements that employees are denying due to religious exemptions. Again, let's be 100. How long have they talked about religion? God, he's going to save you. He's going to come do this. He's going to come do that. And you know what I'm saying? And all the goody two shoes and yada, yada, yada. And he's going to come save you. And, it'll be a Christian nation that we believe so much of God. And God will see everything through with Jesus Christ, the Pope, and Johnny Pope, all of Babylon 5. Not Babylon. in Africa. We talking about this one. Because they control it, and wow, it's Babylon. Let's get that straight right here, right now. Because we can see the things that are going on. But all of a sudden, now the government and these leaders, lawmakers such as Ms. Hoxel and Komoroma Rasia, you know what I'm saying, decides to make these laws so stricken that you're stricken the people till you're backing up the food at the docks and in the water out there and the ships are not moving and you're playing games and a lot of wordplay and a lot of dumb stupid talk. People don't need that. They need the supplies. They need the goods that coming off that you're even fucking with the food supply and the food chain supply as well. But why would the government deny teachers based on a religious move of exemption? This judge did a good thing, even though it's a pre-preliminary, which means injunction, which means it's a stay and stop for now. But later on, when she come up with her appeal, she could remove it, so we know she full of shit because she already spoke about reappealing it while she wears no mask but makes your kids wear one. Let's be honest here. You know what I'm saying? But you always consider this to be a Christian nation. Respect your God, not mine. Let's be honest here. You know what I'm saying? So why would she do that is a good question. As the breakthroughs, infections creeps up. As they say, don't they? But no one is telling you where the infections are coming from. No one is doing any kind of tracing and cutting off here and cutting off there to cut it down. You see, it's an open, loose cannon gun and the game that they run. And it seems like, and I'm hoping that a lot of people are not involved right here, right now, right around you and your neighbors. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people play games. I trust no one. But we're speaking from a point of view that will make something happen that needs to happen in the form of your vote should have been at the top of any totem pole for security of our nation to be 100%, not 68%, and the women and the mothers of New York as well and the United States as a whole. Y'all on some garbage. We're on some garbage, and especially the children. Like I said before, and I'll always say it again, one of the things I used to run a lot of is you can tell how a nation truly cares about their people and who is in government, running government at the time, by the way they treat the old, the young, the old, the mothers, and the grandmothers and the children. You can see right there where you stand in that nation or in that city or in that town. You know what I'm saying? So we've got to come correct. And if it takes voting no for them to change our Constitution, you vote no against 1, 3, and 4 in the changing of our Constitution. You do not vote for no one changing New York's Constitution to be able to even, same as you do when you take down the filibuster, same as you do when you take down the civil rights, same as you do when you ignore the Constitution. Let's go through all the phrases and what you know protects you from these beasts and stop playing around. You know what I'm saying? Everything is a joke, but it's not a joke. Let's be honest here. You know what I'm saying? So now we're looking at why would they deny as these things, and then you see the breakthroughs and infections are creeping up. Oh yeah, because her and Como's bullshit, you can bet on that's a fact that did this bullshit. You can bet it's a fact. So let's be 100. Coming in with part 2.